Alright guys, welcome back. So, doing another historical battle today. This time we're going to be doing Honfoglalas? I can't pronounce it. That's fine. We're going to be using the cheat code for the Shelby Cobra. How do you turn this thing on? How do you turn this on? Yeah, it's one of those. Well, I'll find out the first time I enter it. Anyway, so there'll be a cut as I enter it. We're going to be using it 10 times. And we won't actually be able to use it until we establish a little bit of a base, so we'll have to do a little bit of finagling first, but as soon as we get it, we will just run rampant with it, because it's fun. So yeah, that's going to be the plan here, so without further ado, let's get started.
Throughout Europe, church bells ring while screams and the smell of burning wood fill the air. Everybody knows of the terror of the Vikings and their feared longships, but those who dwell inland face another horror. Magyar horsemen strike deep into the European heartland, raiding, plundering, and killing without distinction. These nomadic pagans come from far to the east, where they were driven out from their homelands by their aggressive neighbors. Now they have arrived in Europe, and their lightning-quick raids terrify the locals. The rulers of Europe are powerless to stop these swift-mounted marauders. Raiding, however successful, cannot sustain the Magyar tribes forever, and they are ready to settle down. Scouts have found a suitable location to the south, large open grasslands, similar to the steppes of the Magyars' ancestral home, lie within the Carpathian Basin. Only the eastern Franks, Moravians, and Bulgarians stand in their way. If the Magyars can defeat them, the tribes will once again have a land to call their own.
Okay, so major defeat 2 of the 3 main factions, Bulgaria, Great Moravia, and Eastern Francia. If you build a town center, you will lose the benefits of nomadism. To be allowed to advance the Castle Age, you must first defeat the Avar tribes. Building a town center is optional. Well nomadic, bring sheep to the enclosure to generate food. Well nomadic, raise buildings to gain additional resources. Well nomadic, destroy town centers to capture villagers. So, hints, can support population 100 when nomadic and 100 when sedentary. There are other restrictions, yada 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 yada. We're going to be building our town center fairly early on, just because we're going to need to. But other than that, you're submitting buildings, capturing stuff. Be careful about when you want to build your town center. If you lose the benefits of the nomadic way of life, and the conversion to sedentary lifestyle will be slow. However, it's difficult to hold on to nomadism for the entire game. The enemy will not sit idle while you raid, so keep them on their toes and harass their economies to keep them weak. The Bulgarians are a tempting target for raids, so you consider opening hostilities and attacking their lands. We're going to avoid that, because the Bulgarians are all heavily armored units, so we're not going to do that from the start. That's fine, though. The Magyars in the or the Cyan, so that's us, are in the upper corner. The Avars, orange, are in kind of the center area. To the north, over here is the yellow ones. Over here is Bulgaria. And then right here is the Franks. Or Eastern Francia. So the Byzantines blue are a little speck white here. Here-ish. Which we're not going to deal with the Byzantines this time around. I have done it. It doesn't really help stuff, so.
We are the 10 arrows that will strike Europe. We will take this land by force.
Okay, so big thing is we need to get wood and gold as much as possible, as soon as possible. Less so much do we need to get. We need to get food too, because that's how we get the light cavalry we're using. But we'll get that from other things. So these guys are going to come up to here, build a mining. So we gotta get an economy going here real quick. So you go ahead. We're gonna use more wood than anything else. So we're gonna take one of our light cavalry and use them to scout real quick to get more sheep. Because the more sheep we have, the more food we get at a rapid pace. It's one of the benefits of being nomadic. And no one's trying to attack us at the moment. So that's the benefit of this at this very moment. So, gonna continue up. See if I can find any more sheep. Cool. So go back to there. So, and all of the Avar strongholds and everything are marked. So they all have units around them, which is why we primarily are wanting to build a bunch of horse archers. Because they're going to be more useful to us than the light cavalry will. Kill these two real quick so they don't bug anyone. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can find some more sheep. I don't think so. So yeah, Bulgaria really isn't bothered by us at the moment. Like, we can go into their towns with civilians. We could build civilian infrastructure in their towns. They won't care. Absolutely zero cares in the world. They will be 100% fine with that. The minute we send any military personnel into their town, they declare war on us. Like, that is the declaration of war, is sending military personnel in. So we will avoid doing that. Like, even our scout, I think, counts as a military personnel, which is really painful. The good news is that the Byzantines don't attack. If you ride by them, they'll just, you know, kind of be there. So, just searching, trying to build up some resources. Because we need to go raid the Avars. So, and we can't make any super heavy duty units yet. So we're gonna make as many light cavalry as it'll let us. And make as many cavalry archers as we can. So we're looking for a force of about 40 before we attempt to go get after the... See if we could recruit these guys. That'd be great, because cataphracts are wonderful. Cataphracti are great units. Would love to have some cataphracti, but we don't get access to that. And yeah, you know. Am I a little salty about that? A little bit. The usefulness of allying with the Byzantines is that every time you destroy one of the heavy fortifications of the Bulgarians, is they give you gold, like 500 gold or something like that. So that's useful to an extent, but at the same time, it's not anything to write home about. So I'm getting pretty close to an Avar grouping, I think. No, apparently not. Okay. Great Moravias, that's the Castle Age. Okay. Doesn't really bug us, because, again, we're going to be getting 10 Shelby Cobras. It's not going to be an issue. Okay. How much do I have? Do I have enough to make more? Okay.
Igen?
Requires having stone. We have no stone, so we can't do that anyway. Okay. We're going to switch
Jó napot.
our gold miners to go mine stone for us, because we need to get the stone in order to even do what is required of us. So 33 population, so it's a little on the low side to be attacking areas, but might give it a shot. Will it let me garrison this unit to heal it? Probably not. Nope, won't let me. Okay. Alright, let's get more scout cavalry. And then we'll go a Viking, as it were. So the moment we have enough 100 stone, we will look into putting up our... Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna ride up here. I think there's a couple more sheep up here too. We'll look at putting a encampment up here. So a lot of our stuff is grayed out because we don't have a university, and we can't get a university until we get our town center. So that's kind of the statement that is made of like, hey, you can't really go the whole mission without getting a town center. It's not possible. You are heavily restricted. And that does make itself very prevalent very quickly. So we're gonna put our town center back here, kind of out of the way, and then we will quickly create our Shelby Cobras, and we will go wipe out a lot of stuff. Ideally, we want to get to the Castle Age first. Before we do that, so we can instantly start building castles and things like that after we have the Cobras. Because 10 Cobras is still not going to win the battle for us. We'll probably be able to wipe out Moravia. We won't be able to take on Bulgaria or the Franks, though, in any meaningful manner. So, let's get cavalry pierce armor and that. Okay, so we have our... I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. Yeah, so we got 35 guys. That should be enough. And we're gonna try not to kill villagers when we encounter them, because we get villagers back when we kill town centers off. So, but we want to get the resources from raiding all of the Avar villages. So where is the... Fine, good. Forgot that the Franks came knocking. Right, because I don't have gold, because I sent them to go build these things. Okay, so we're gonna leave the forces that just spawned there. Continue on with our mission to go get resources and other things. We're
Igen,
gonna
fák
assign one
vágni.
of our woodcutters to come
Javítom.
repair that. Do, 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 do. Okay. Didn't lose anyone, so we continue going to. Whoa. Thought their main base was over here somewhere. Nope. Okay. I'm headed straight for the main base. Don't want to do that. I want to take out all the outlying ones first. Still no one's died yet. That's nice. If I was able to create knights at this point, that would be really helpful, but can't, so still haven't lost anyone. That's nice. Probably will change here soon. I got a lot of units that are half dead. Generally, when doing this, I try to destroy the most things that can damage me the easiest. So, towers, buildings that create units. Those are generally my go-tos to blow up first. So I'm trying to get a good stockpile of resources so that as soon as I do, oh, I can make more watchtowers. Hallelujah.
Építkezet.
Still haven't lost anyone. That's nice. Oh, that's the Bulgarians. I almost made a huge mistake. That's the Bulgarian. I thought a Davars was in the center there. Camps. Okay. There we go. No one's died yet. That's impressive.
Szolgálatára. Építkezek. Építkezek.
Just gonna up armor this area. Still no one's died. That's awesome. So we're gonna cut across and take care of this grouping here. Again, just trying to get as much resources as I can before I get rid of my ability to make a profit with raiding things. There we go. So no, don't kill the villager. Oh no, I killed the villager. Okay. Still no one's died. That's impressive on its own, and no one's died yet.
Parancs.
Okay. Oh, I can build another market. Okay.
Építkezek.
Build a barracks right there. Okay, now comes the tough part. This is where I'm probably going to lose most of my forces. Because that town center, when it's got people in it, is no joke. Yep.
Jó napot.
Azonnal.
Go ahead and come up
Értettem.
here.
These
Yay.
nomads were like us once, but they grew soft and weak from the plunder that they gained. A wise lesson is to be learned here.
Shrine. I guess that's kind of like a monastery?
Szolgálatára.
Not sure.
Bányászok.
Um,
Igen.
Can I build a castle? Nope. Because I can't build a university. Okay. I'm gonna just make this
Építkezek.
decision.
We spotted a Byzantine encampment to the east. They may have something to offer us.
Yeah, we saw the Byzantines and we decided no. Because I don't want to get killed by the Burgundians. Bulgarians, not Burgundians. Okay. Where are the...
Parancs. Igen.
Építkezek.
Parancs. Építkezek. Építkezek.
Okay.
Our nomadic days are
Jó
over.
napot.
We will no longer
Yeah, I'm fine
benefit
with
from
that.
our old ways.
Okay. How do you turn this on? Okay, so we're gonna cut, and I'm gonna have 10 of those. So, there, through the magic of editing, we have 10. Aha. Okay, and we're gonna go Viking. We're gonna move these guys out of here, and we're gonna go destroy more Great Moravia. How am I attacking myself? castle here somewhere. Oh, the castle got destroyed. Because they resigned. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we're gonna come over here and take our one person and have them repair our Shelby Cobras.
Javítok.
Cool. And we'll see about upgrading some stuff in case our Shelby Cobras fail. We have no gold miners at the moment. Let's get some more miners. Miners, not minors. Let's send you guys back to mining gold. Since I'm not currently doing that. I can't go with a military unit anywhere over there. Make some.
Szolgálatára. Javítok. Igen. Jó napot.
Send you over here to also mine. Cutting.
Parancs. Bányászok.
You also mine. Send all you up here. Go ahead and build me a university. Because if I have a university, I can get siege knowledge. There's one that was really damaged. Did we already heal that one?
Javítok.
Nope. Okay. Okay, you come all the way over to here. We're not going to kill Bulgaria. We're going to go after the Franks. Why? I don't know. In fact, you guys come down here. So.
Szolgálatára. Igen. Gyűjtögetek.
Right, I'm not gaining any food. That's, yeah. Glad I noticed that. Okay, yeah, we want to kill... Ooh, East Francia is only in the feudal age at the moment. We might have a chance here, guys. Come on, they've got to have a trade somewhere. Their main village, maybe? Seriously? What about over here?
Parancs. Szolgálatára. Javítok. Igen. Szolgálatára. Javítok.
Okay. Ballistics. So many soldiers. Okay, not gonna lie, it would be a little funny. Is it over here? I know there's a trade. Found it.
Jó napot.
Okay.
Fát vágok.
Go.
Parancs.
Parancs.
All you guys
Gyűjtögetek.
go like that.
Szolgálatára.
You guys
Bányászok.
come mine more stone.
Igen. Javítok.
Yeah, we're gonna heal them up a little bit more. Francia can't have castles yet. Let's see how much damage we can do while Francia is a baby. Because if they don't have castles yet, I mean... Nope, they have a castle. Okay, all you guys, start attacking castle.
Szolgálatára. Javítok.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you guys are healed all the way. Upgrade that. Food's nice, gold's nice. Okay, you guys are doing like no damage at all. Work on the gate.
Parancs. Javítok.
Heal that one, and then the Shelby Cobras will go take out East Francia. Which have one of my favorite units, because the East Francia is the Visigoths, Goths. So they have the Teutonic Knights, which are one of my favorite units. Like, it is just hands down.
Építkezek.
Always will be. Okay, you guys are now going to be one, because previous one is almost dead. Okay. Look how fast they go on the map. Just zoom. Good news is they have enough range to attack this and not aggro the castle. Now we're gonna aggro the castle. Oh wait! They have 10! Right, they haven't Moravia upgraded. Cool. I've never actually sacked Francia. Normally I've done the Bulgarians, which is how I know it's a bad time. Okay, Francia can't have more than one. Nice big walled city though, like I'm a fan of the walled city. Okay, is there another castle up here? There's gotta be. Do, 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 do. Kill the monastery. Okay, so even though they're only in the feudal age, they have a lot of higher age tech. That is somewhat annoying. Let's be honest, it's very annoying, but... Okay. So the longer you go, the more annoying Francia is going to be. Bulgaria's just got so many knights, though. I wouldn't attempt taking it on. Like, it's a bad time. Okay. There's something over here. Okay, there's not another castle. That's good.
This land belongs to our people now, and
Aha.
Europe is open for us to plunder.
Okay, that went a lot better than I thought it was going to go.
The Magyar horsemen annihilated the Frankish army and utterly destroyed the Empire of Great Moravia. After centuries of wandering the steppes, they could finally settle down to create their own kingdom. Many, however, rejected the thought of exchanging their bows for plows. Not until Otto the Great, founder of the Holy Roman Empire, defeated them at the Battle of Lakefell, did the Magyar raids finally come to an end. After this defeat, the Magyar nomads adopted European ways, converted to the Christian faith, and transformed into farmers. They founded the Kingdom of Hungary, whose army was famed for its combined elements of nomadic horsemen and heavy cavalry. For centuries, Hungary would stand firm as the frontier stronghold of Europe, resisting invaders from the east, invaders much like the first Magyar raiders who ventured into Europe.
Yeah. Cheat codes were used. Alright, so, we did good military attack. Military, most units killed. We had the least number of units that actually got killed, because these two don't count, because we didn't mess with them. Burned down the most buildings, didn't lose anything. My army wasn't that big. Bulgaria, though, look, 66 army, that's huge. And that was all their specialty unit, which their specialty unit for the Bulgarians is a mounted knight that when you kill it, they become a swordsman, which is just a pain to deal with. So, stone. Nice, collecting on stone. Trade profit, cool. Tech, castle age, yeah, we were behind everything else, but it's okay. Explored the most of the map. Yeah. No castles. Moravia had 2 castles. Everyone else just had 1. Most villagers. Tied with Moravia, that's cool. And yeah, our timeline. We lost all of our horsemen here. But battle. I think that's how that's ranked on those. But cool. Yeah. Did pretty cool. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's always fun when the Shelby Cobras come out. Because they just breeze through so many things. That's why you have to limit the number you have. I probably could have done it with 5. Would have been a little more of a struggle. Maybe would have had development base. But 10 was a nice field. So, yeah. Hope everyone enjoyed watching. Thanks for coming. And, yeah, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.